Are you finding yourself getting into arguments with people online about really stupid stuff that's easy to look up and prove wrong, but for some reason they won't listen to you? Well, today I'm going to talk to you about how to tell people they're full of shit without getting into an argument on a segment I like to call Killing Them with Kindness. I'm from Texas, and in the South, there's a different way of going about communicating. I didn't realize it was different until I started traveling a lot. One example is, if you are offered something in Texas, it's considered rude until the third time to accept it. For example, someone might say, hey, do you want something to drink? You'd be like, I'm fine, thanks. They'd say, seriously, I'm going anyway. And you'd be like, well, I don't want to be any trouble. They were like, no trouble. You'd be like, thanks. Third time, you get a drink, right? When I first went to the UK, people would be like, can I get you something to drink? I'd be like, oh, I'm fine, thanks. They'd be like, okay. I've been thirsty for weeks. So in the South, people ask for things and communicate from things in the side. They don't just go straight on, which might seem irritating, except it works really well with online communication. Because if you confront somebody, they shut down, block you off, and you can no longer have a conversation. So I'm going to give you a 3-step plan for how to communicate with people more effectively online when someone says something or posts something that's really crazy. So the first thing, what you want to do is join them. Now, I'll give an example. Let's say they've said Chinese government is putting alien urine into American water to make us stupid. Now, the first thing you want to do is be like, dude, that's ridiculous. Get off Facebook and seriously go read a book. But what you're probably, if you say anything confrontational, they're just going to shut down. They'll be like, you don't know, I've read all about alien urine. So you have to be like, okay, you have to join them. And what that means is to say, oh my God, that would be so scary. So you say something like, that's terrifying. Step number 1, you've joined them in their fervor. Step 2, go deeper. So you do a little research on it. But the problem is you can't just post something like from Snopes and be like, hey, check out this, this thing right here, because they're not going to read it. You're just putting up a thing. They don't believe Snopes anymore. Nobody believes any where facts are coming from or not. So what you have to do is then act like you're going on a journey with them. You've already said, oh my God, that's terrifying. The next step would be saying something like, oh, luckily I found this thing that says this. Now don't just post a link. Take a quote from it and quote the thing and say the governor of California says there's been no alien urine in California water. Be like, oh, luckily there's no alien urine. And the third thing is to share the win with them. Be like, thank God we are safe from alien urine. Okay, so you've taken that 3-step journey with them as opposed to against them. Now I'm going to tell you 3 things you absolutely should not do. Okay, these are things that will cut it off and you're going to have to start blocking people. There's going to be arguments. You've been in those arguments that last all day long, right? Well, you don't want to do that. So 3 things not to do. 1, don't just tell them they're stupid, because they literally will just argue with you then. 2, don't just post a link, because no one reads the links anymore, and they're just going to read the headline and then argue with you. And 3rd, don't rub their face in it. Now, I know the first thing you want to do is be like, that's fucking stupid. Here's a link to some truth, and seriously, get over yourself, and I thought you were smarter than this. You can't do any of that. When you don't want to rub their face in it, you have to celebrate, share the win, share that journey of discovery with them. And then, not only will this keep you from having arguments all day, it will make it to where you can have open conversations with people, and they'll actually open up and you can talk about things, and maybe you can both learn some stuff. So the key is to connect rather than confront. Good luck out there. Use this power for good and not evil, and we'll all kind of try to conquer this festival of information, of rather misinformation, together. I want to give a huge thank you to those of you who've been watching my videos and who have donated to my virtual hat. It means so much to me. I'm a touring comic performer 365 days a year, but we've been stuck in our houses and all my tour stuff has been canceled. So if you're able to give a few bucks, thank you so much, God bless. But I want to say if you're not, it's okay. Please, if you would, subscribe, share this video with your friends. It would mean the world to me. Take care out there. I'm Shelby Bond, and I'll see you next time.